Okay, wash the face. This is what we do. Oh, stay back, you're scaring me. Let's break that one down. This move starts just like the other ones. Our hands are up because we're worried. And let's do this. Let's even name the demon. You can say something like, hey, you're scaring me. Let them know. But then they decide to lay hands on you. So you bring your hands up just like before, protecting your head. You dive in toward their face just like before. One hand slides behind them just like before and hug real tight. Again, just like before. So all of this is how we get in is always the same. Okay. And in fact, I'm going to tuck my head and then I'm going to apply my move. Now, incidentally, when we move in, yours might look different from mine because of height, because of your, maybe you go left-handed, right-handed. Don't try to be exactly the same as me. Let your body move naturally. All we want to do is get in tight and close. And so now let's look at this specific move. I'm going to move my hand across my attacker's eyes and nose. And I'm going to go in random directions. So right across their eyes, right across their nose, random directions as quickly as I can. And notice that I am pressing inward a little bit. You can see Bob's head moving backwards a little bit. And that's going to happen in real life. They are going to try to want to bend and twist and jerk out of the way. And that's why we hold tight. In fact, that's why as they move around, I'm going to stay close with my body. I'm following them with my body. And now you can try this on yourself. Go gentle. Place your hand on your face. Place as much of your hand on your face as possible. If you feel just your fingertips, relax your hand. If you feel just your palm, relax your hand. Now what you want to do is you want to press inward just a little bit, and then you want to start moving your hand. Try up and down, then go side to side, then try diagonal, then add some circles, and then start making it random. Any random combination of whatever you want to do. And you should feel your hand sliding across your eyes and your nose. And it might be a little bit uncomfortable, and you might notice that's blocking your ability to see and your ability to breathe just a little bit. Here's why this works so well. This one is, in part, an adaptation for something called the palm heel strike, which looks great when you're learning it, looks great when the instructor tries it out on you, but unfortunately, on the street, a lot of times what happens is we strike a glancing blow, and the bad guy comes back at us, only now he's much more angry. So this also comes in part from years ago. Whenever we got into a fight, if we got the other person on the ground, we would scoop up some dirt or some snow and we would rub that into their face. And we would rub it in nice and hard as if we were washing their face, trying to scrub the stains off, right? And good times, right? They would try to twist out of the way, but we would follow them with our hand. This was what it would do. It would shut down their will to continue the fight. They just wanted no part of it. What is happening here is we are disrupting their ability to see and to breathe, and they don't like that. So they need to make what we call a micro adjustment. They move their head, jerk away, so they can see again and breathe again. And that is why we follow them with our hand and also move in these random or unpredictable directions. And what is super good for us here is that it is nearly impossible to maintain a high aggression attack while making one of these micro adjustments. That means they need to pause their attack, make a micro adjustment, and then resume the attack. And if we keep our hand here and keep obstructing their vision and their breathing and moving in this random and uncomfortable way, they get stuck in this never-ending loop of micro adjustments. So this is my go-to. This is my favorite move. Okay. Why? I'm not going to hurt my attacker. I'm just going to stop them. That's great. I can actually turn this into a throw, into a control, into a lock. It's very flexible. It's a great starting point for a lot of other things, and we're going to talk about that later. I can even get more serious. If I'm doing this and it's not going to be enough, I can switch right away, and now I'm gouging the eye. It also doesn't look like fighting. As effective as it is, it doesn't look like fighting. Okay, it looks silly. I'm just going to say it. It looks silly. It doesn't look like anything at all. But legally speaking, even if you catch this on video, it's not going to look like fighting. That's great for you if you have to defend your actions. And as I said, it does no harm. This is about discomfort, not bruising or breaking. That means this is also an option if you don't want to go all out. As much as we hate to admit it, sometimes you don't always have to go and be as aggressive to defend yourself as humanly possible. Sometimes you don't need that much. You only want to meet force for force plus a little bit. So if you're not facing grievous bodily harm, maybe this is going to be enough. So now, how hard do you go? Stand facing a wall. Take about a good decent step away from the wall. So now you're about 2 feet approximately from the wall. Lean forward until your hands rest against the wall. Now push yourself off. Do that a few times, get a feel. Okay? How hard does that feel against your palms? That is approximately how hard you press in against their face. Now, don't worry too much about it. This is just a good starting point on the street. Your adrenaline's going to want to kick in. You probably go harder. That's okay. All we're trying to do is establish some kind of starting point. Like, we don't want to be too light. We're not trying to tickle them. Okay. So you press in about that much. Okay. Here it is. One more time. Get off me. You're scaring me. Okay, now you try. You can use a dummy like this, but you don't have to. You can use a fridge, a tree, a wall, anything. Just play with it for no more than 2 minutes. You're just getting a feel and then come on back. Okay, great. Let's go to the next video.